Hey, what is up, everyone? The Clayberry's Anime Madness double feature. We are back again with the PS Vita once again, since you already seen my review on the PS Vita, which I took a look at the views, didn't really turn out so good, but oh well, it's still fun to make videos. Anyways, so I got two series. So yesterday was released Sword Art Online Lost Song. Yes, I'm a Sword Art Online fan, and there's nothing really problem about it. And don't worry, I'll hit the lights when we're about to put SAO, and I forgot to take out the center and character game. Anyways, so on the left is the most highest requested review of Bloodlad. Now I get to tell you guys how much I love that series. This series was so amazing. Bloodlad. It's been requested so much. Like, most of my friends are like, "When are you gonna review Bloodlad? When are you gonna review Bloodlad? Do you ever plan reviewing Bloodlad? Have you ever thought of reviewing Bloodlad? Do you like Bloodlad? Do you hate Bloodlad?" I'm like, wait, what? What does that even supposed to mean? That last question. But yeah, so here's the explanation. So I went to a Dallas library, and my Dallas library card still worked. And I was like, oh, okay, let's grab some random things. Let's see, let's go to the anime aisle. And there were like tons of them. There was an Inuyasha movie, which I chose not to get it. There were multiple things, but Bloodlad was actually the very first one I found, and I'm like, oh, okay, this one seems interesting. All right, so I'll explain you the story. So there's a world called the Demon World. And yes, it's basically, there's an alpha in every city. And one of them would try to take over, but the alpha would beat the crap out of them. So, there it is. That's how the story goes. Well, that's what you all think. But in reality, it starts out where this guy, he's a vampire. I'm sorry, I just forgot his name. Hold up, give me a moment. Hold up. Crap, I don't even know his name. I am sorry. Okay, now I remember. There we go. So a guy named Stas, which you can see right in front of him. He's just staring at you. He's like, "Watch me." That's about it. So Stas is just he's not just a vampire. He's also an otaku. This is the part I like so much. I like animes where there's one guy acts like he's like a normal person, but in reality, he also loves anime. They made parodies of Dragon Ball Z, which was really cool. And anyways, back on track. So, Stas is trying to always gets his friends to actually go to Earth to buy actual video games, because in this you actually get to see a console, you get to see figurines, you get to see manga books, you get to see posters. Stas may be serious in the outside, but the inside, when he's all alone, he's always changing clothes to the one and only otaku style. And yes, this is how everyone says I'm basically the Mexican otaku. I don't know why they're calling me that, literally. It doesn't even make any sense. I'm like, there's tons of Mexicans who like to be preferred called an otaku, but I'm not sure if I should be called one. Alright, continuing on. So, Stas gets a call from one of his friends. He said, "Hey, Stas, we got something better." And then it was actually a human girl. And Stas was like, "Oh, bring her in. I'm gonna deal with it." And basically, they kind of think they're gonna kill her, but Stas was actually a huge fan. He's like, "Oh my god, it's a Japanese girl. Tell me, how many animes are out there in the world? How many video games has been existed?" And there's so many questions, but sadly the girl gets eaten, but she ends up becoming a ghost, which is not that bad. I also want to mention, you guys, that the opening is so amazing. Like, I'm not even joking. The opening is so cool. The opening, the song was really cool and made a lot of sense. Now, there is an OVA, and I already saw it because of the library. Yeah, the library had it in DVD, but you know, they usually say they have one disc for every DVD. Bloodlad was all both of them, and that was really amazing. And today I went to Best Buy. I was trying to find a Lucina amiibo. Couldn't find any amiibo, so I found Bloodlad, which is amazing. And you can tell there's the Best Buy design right in the white sticker covering, I think, the wolf guy? I don't know. But yeah, it's been since a year I watched this series, and this series is amazing no matter how many times. Although Stas has a brother, and it's and also a little sister who's really sometimes a maniac. Like if you see her and you see her attacks, that's the part where I say that she's kind of like a maniac. All right, I am not going to tell you more info on Bloodlad because I might end up becoming a spoiler, and I am sometimes ending up screwing up my lines, and yeah. All right, so PS Vita, Sword Art Online, Lost Songs. Now, I get that people do not like Sword Art Online. I get that. I met a lot of people, they hate SAO. They hate it because how Kirito is the main character, and that why does he have flat surface his hair is so flat and smooth, why shouldn't it be spiky? Look, I get the deal. I get a lot of people, even when I'm designing when I'm making my own characters. Yeah, I draw, and I've been recently thinking about making a DeviantArt account. I'm not sure about that, but most of my friends says you should make every character you make with spiky hair. I'm like, what's the point of spiky hair? And they're like, because it's amazing. It makes the character much better. I'm like, does it matter? Seriously. Alright, so let me move this. I will watch Bloodlad right after I finish making this video. Okay, so Sword Art Online. Now you can tell that the PS Vita games are really small. And since they are small, they're in these small blue plastic cases. And it makes sense. So let me give you a little description on Sword Art Online while I open this. So I remember watching SAO the very first time on Toonami. Yes, I watched it on Toonami. If you all know that Toonami plays a lot of animes, Sword Art Online was one of them. I actually didn't have interest on this because I was like, this wouldn't make any sense because it was described that if you die in the game, you die in real life. Whoopie-doo! Speaking of that, did you know that most of my friends ask me that question? They're like, Clay, if you went to a video game, right? I'm like, yes. And they're like, and if you died in the game, you died in real life, would you enter? I'm like, I'm fine with it. They're like, why would you say that, Clay? Why do you want to kill yourself? I'm like, hey, I want to see how Kirito felt. I want to see the pain that Kirito went through. They're like, who's Kirito? I'm like, laughing in there because no matter how many times when I said that, I laughed so much. Man, this plastic wrap is really impressive. It's like hard to pull. Ah, great. I'm gonna have to. There we go. I have to say, I like the design on this on Lost Songs. It has the pic of Kirito and Asuna. Even though sometimes I always post pics of Asuna, I just haven't been doing it recently. Let me move all this. Alright, so this is Sword Art Online Lost Songs. It says that memory requires 768 kilobytes, which is fine with my PS Vita because when I got my PS Vita, I got a 2 gigabytes. and it's made by Namco Bandai. Speaking of that, I love Namco Bandai games. Maybe one day I'll actually review every single one and probably bring back some of the ones that I did review. So, it's rated T14. Some people believed that it was going to be rated E for everyone. I'm like, no, it's not going to be rated it's not going to be rated E for everyone. And what do you know? No instruction booklet, just a cool design. That's it, Sword Art Online Lost Songs. Now, speaking of that, let's turn this on. I need to eject my game. You know which game I was playing. Senran Kagura, Shinobi versus... oh, right. Dang, okay. Sorry, guys. I will hit the lights and lower this brightness. I'm pretty sure you guys can hear the PS Vita. I wonder if this game is actually Japanese dub, because I like that part. People are like, no, you shouldn't play games in Japanese dub. You should play games in English subtitle, English dub, not Japanese dub, because Japan sucks with their stupid dub. I'm like, I get it, dude. You don't like Japanese dub. They're always like that. They like whenever you want to play a game, and most of you people who support a lot about Japan likes video games when they're all in Japanese dub. All right, here we go. And let me see that. Hold up. Oh, I haven't put it in there. All right, this is SAO. You guys are looking at it. Oh, it's right here. Sorry. Had it upside down. So it says Sword Art Online Lost Songs. Oh, other side. Sorry, guys. It's, Oh, yeah, I had the rights. I had it all right. Alright, here we go. Now it's time to hit the lights. I'm pretty sure you guys could actually look at it. There we go. Just tilted my camera. Installing SAO LS, Sword Art Online Lost Songs. Hey, there it is. It's like, play me, don't play Dungeon Hunter. You can play Senran Kagura some other time, but play me. Whoa, there's an official website? I'm going to take a look at that. So, here we go. This is amazing. Anyways, continuing on SAO. So basically, Kirito was the only... Well, Kirito and a few other players had to team up to actually survive in Sword Art Online, because if they died in the game, they died in real life. And if an opening comes up here in the game, I will keep myself quiet like usual. So, anyways, after Kirito defeated the final boss in Sword Art Online, he... Okay, never mind. It's somehow started. Press start button to continue. No data detect save data. Create new data? Yes. I've always wanted to... What? Alright. Anyways, Sword Art Online, continuing on. So, after Kirito killed the final boss, supposedly he died also. And this is the part where a lot of people started hating on Sword Art Online, and I got interested right at the scene, right, uh, right when there was a fight scene in the. I didn't watch the very first few episodes, so I had to go to a website that plays tons of animes, and it wasn't Crunchyroll, and I had to watch the English dub because I liked it, and there was so many things to explain. After Kirito survived, um, he um, he always had been waiting for Asuna to come back, but since Asuna was still in the hospital, some idiot was like, "I'm gonna take Asuna from you, Kirito." Uh, well, they don't refer them as their original name, so they are like Kazuto and all that. And there's a new character by the name Lifa. Now, this is the part where people, most of my friends got really creeped out, and I told them it was never gonna happen. Accordingly, Lifa or Sugu kind of fell in love with Kirito, but she didn't notice that it was actually her brother, which is something I did not expect. Well, all my friends did not were like scared. I was like, well, I'm surprised she knew that. I'm surprised that she knew that she found out that Kirito was her brother. But it was all because right when he mentions about Asuna. After that, Kirito actually got Asuna. Um, yeah, the guy who tried to steal Asuna. Good luck with him because he's now in prison in the series. Speaking of which, Kirito actually managed to hack the game. Yeah, Alphonse Online, Kirito hacked the game and was able to do it. I don't know how, but it was amazing. He killed the guy. I'm not telling most of these characters. The reason I'm telling you guy is because I don't want to spoil anything, and if you are interested in Sword Art Online, I hope you guys could try to enjoy watching the series. Sword Art Online got its second season called Sword Art Online 2, which actually was really interesting. And there was a new character by the name Sinon. In the English dub, Kirito and Sinon are actually the voice actors of. Oh my, it's yeah. Kirito and Sinon are actually in the English dub is actually Kirito is referred to Simon, and Sinon is referred to Yoko if you're a Gurren Lagann fan. Yes, this is something a lot of people were so interested. I loved how it was. There was a brand new enemy, a survivor from SAO. Oh, and I'm not. You guys are probably thinking, Are you spoiling this, Clay? I'm like, no. It's been read in the info on the actual websites of anime. So continuing on, Sword Art Online. SAO has been like one of the best animes I've ever enjoyed, and I hope that I can't wait for SAO 3 or SAO so Kirito could actually enter in another game because there has been people talking about another Sword Art Online series coming in. And I would love to see that series, and I would love to enjoy playing that series. Most of my friends are like, "Oh, we're gonna have to give up on SAO because we're not really we stopped liking SAO because Kirito's hairstyle." So I'm like, so what? I don't really have to brag about it. Anyways, after Kirito killed the main villain in SAO 2, there was another problem with Kirito. He wasn't his original avatar. So if you take a look closely, Kirito was sort of disguised like a girl. His avatar was actually a guy, but it looked like a girl. It was something that Shinon was the very first one that found that out and even slapped Kirito. Speaking of which, did you know that Kirito was punched by Asuna, then was slapped by Lifa, and then slapped by Sinon? It's amazing! Kirito got slapped by 3 girls. And, well, he only know... It was... This is like something... I laugh so much. That part, that's always a funny moment. Anyways, continuing on. Sinon has a different plot of the story. Her story is kind of really... It's really sad, but also really dark. And also, in the Japanese version, Sinon is actually Psycho from High School of the Dead. I'm not even joking. This is actually real info. I just looked at my anime list, and there it was. I'm like, wow, the voice actress is actually Psycho from High School of the Dead. Why was I about to say High School DxD? I don't even know if she appeared in DxD. Anyways, after that, after Kirito killed the villain and in the game, they head back to Alphonse Online and they meet this new character that is really impressive, which actually becomes rivals with Asuna. And I want to say the second season, it's really good. It's really amazing. Sword Art Online is considered one of the best animes and also the best video games. I also want to mention you that Sword Art Online did not start it on a PS Vita. It actually originally started on the PSP. The reason we couldn't got it because it was a Japan release only, and it really sucks so bad unless you have a PSP and could find a way how to put it like a ROM, and there you go. Sword Art Online will be in a game on a PSP. Well, I guess that's about it, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my review of Sword Art Online and Blood Lad, because trust me, guys, Blood Lad was actually one of the most highest requests. And I will, since this video was end, I will start my own adventure, see what kind of character I would develop, and I'll probably let you guys know some other time. Also, I want to mention you guys that in TheClayberry, I am having an announcement, but will be on December. I do not know why I forget that this thing always turns off. Anyways, TheClayberry will have a special announcement in December, so you all get to be ready to see what's coming up for 2016. Well, that's about it. As usual, see you guys later!